joined by Rick Garrison here at ringside. Again, Rick, we thank you for joining us.
The match that Perry Saturn's doing, you know, he had 3 screws in his vertebrae. I just want to see if any of those screws are loose now.
You're here to observe this match.
I'm here to see if he's any good.
Who's any good?
If Perry Saturn's any good.
What are you talking about if he's any good?
Come on, he's been off of the air for 9 years now.
So, what does that mean?
He was a drunkard, he was a drug addict. My God, he ate garbage out of cans, for God's sake.
Is that really necessary? Is it really necessary to bring that up?
Well, I don't know. We're going to see how he really wrestles.
Yeah. Well, he was. What do you want to do? Talk about the guy like that?
I didn't know.
All right, well, so it's the truth. Okay, but I think you got to cut the guy some slack. It's been 9 years away.
That's true. It's been 9 years away. He looks in pretty darn good shape. I just came here to make sure that he is in good shape, that he's a good wrestler, and whether we bring him on for future events or not.
No, I can't argue with what Rick said. I mean, it's the way it should be. See if he's worthy to come back. Winners move up the ladder, losers disappear.
Had a knee injury back in 2002. His life spiraled out of control, and Perry Saturn is the first one to admit that he fell into drug abuse. As Rick said earlier, he was homeless for a short time.
When you decided to bring Perry into AWE, I'm assuming you knew his past, you knew everything about him, correct?
That's correct.
Did you? How well did you vet him, and do you feel that you made a wise decision? What if he goes out here tonight and completely fails? Would that say, well, you made a bad decision, or would you feel like you just gave him a chance and he didn't make it?
Well, I think what we're looking at is the fact that he gets that chance. I mean, he's gone 9 years, he hasn't come back, and this is the first match that he's been doing. He looks in good shape. He seems to be focused. I think he'll do a good job, but I just wanted to be here to make sure.
Okay. Good answer.
And Saturn laying in the rights there on C.W. Anderson.
Okay, Mr. Garrison, at this point, at this juncture, how does your decision look? Well, it looks starting to look a lot better, isn't it?
Right now, it's looking pretty darn good. He took a hell of a hit, and he came back after it.
Let me ask you,
yeah.
What if Saturn just almost couldn't defend himself? Would you tell the referee just to stop the match?
No, this is wrestling. Let him go.
Let him go?
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's the kind of talk I like to hear.
Dutch, what are you trying to stir up here? What do you mean? What do you think Saturn is going to stop?
This man here is the president of the AWE.
And you think
and I'm trying to check his administrative skills. So, hey, I think
Anderson goes for the cover. 1, 2. What you're trying to do?
I think we might need to consider Chris Cruz's future employment.
Yeah,
here.
what you're trying to do?
I think he's a bad apple already.
I'm telling you.
Trying to stir up some stuff, Dutch.
Well, Mr. Garrison, I want to ask you, how long did you sign this, Mr. Saturn? Is this a short-term deal, and you're going to judge it? You're going to evaluate it later on?
We're going to judge it off of this particular match.
Okay.
We've known him for a couple months. We've watched him for a couple months get in shape. He looks good. The question is, can he last? He's been off for 9 years. That's a heck of a long time. Can he last this match?
Well, let me say that if he loses this match, is his chance with AWA more or less gone, you think? Because there's a lot of great talent out there.
There is good talent out there, and we'll look at him and see. I mean, maybe he can become a little bit more fit. We'll see how he reacts in this whole match. Don't count him out quite yet.
You gotta be kidding!
Wasn't pretty.
Perry Saturn!
But it worked.
Well, he got it.
Here he is. He's right next to us.
He got my respect, guys.
He did a good job, didn't he?
Excellent job, I think.
Yep. But I think you're right. The time on the street certainly made him a lot tougher.
Well, Rick Garrison, the president of AWE, we do thank you for joining us. I think you've got a pretty good sense of what Perry Saturn is capable of now.
Absolutely.